Welcome to Community Yoga. I'm Jasmin Rivas, and I'm a 200-hour certified yoga instructor and wellness champion through Breathe for Change. And today we'll be doing really gentle hatha yoga practice. It's going to incorporate a lot of different modifications for those who have injuries or for those who need a little gentleness in their practice. I myself have a lot of different injuries, and that's why I utilize this form of yoga. Anytime you need to take a break, you can do that. I will also be indicating in Spanish. So if I say izquierda, that means left. If I say derecha, that means right. Bienvenidos, yo soy Jasmin Rivas y soy una instructora de yoga a través de Breathe for Change, y vamos a hacer un yoga muy fácil y simple esta mañana para que ustedes vengan con nosotros en esta práctica. So we shall begin. Today's theme is going to be resilience. El tema de hoy va a ser resilience. We're going to start in a comfortable seated position. So you're keeping your torso nice and straight, lengthening through the crown of your head, keeping your shoulders down and back. And if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes or bring your gaze down to the ground. And we're going to start breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. Another big breath in. I want you to envision a time when you were at your strongest, your most resilient self. I want you to create a picture in your head of how your mind and your body and your spirit were at that time. Taking a breath in, feeling the restorative energy and love of the collective. As we breathe in and out, we are powerful. We are focused. Breathing in, bring your attention to your body. Become aware of your feet and legs, where they touch the mat. The strength of your base. Our feet and legs support us, carry us throughout life. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Notice your arms. Bring your arms around you and hug yourself, giving yourself the compassion that's needed to get through life. Be thankful to yourself for being here, breathing in and out. Becoming aware of your chest and your heart. Notice your breath as your chest rises and falls. Listening to your heartbeat inside your chest, making you whole again. Feeling the strength in yourself. Trust that you will overcome any obstacle in your way. This sense that you are healing your mind, body, and soul in this moment. Breathing in and out. Bringing your attention to your shoulders, head, and neck. Give them the caring they deserve for carrying the weight of the world. Breathing in and out. We are ready to practice looking inward and learning to trust what is there. Vamos a empezar. Respira hondo para adentro y para afuera. Taking another deep breath in and letting it out. Take a deep breath in and release. Moving our shoulders slowly, gently down and back, stretching them out as we breathe. Bringing them forward, really stretching them out. Keep breathing. Onto our necks, we're going to rotate our neck from left to right and right to left. Moviendo el cuello de izquierda a derecha. Respirando. And all the way around. Keep your breath going. And back to center. Bringing your right palm and your fingertips to the top of your head. We don't want to press down. We're just guiding our head over to our right shoulder. Feeling the stretch on your left side of your neck and shoulders. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And another big deep breath in and let it out. Bringing the left arm up, shoulder height. Take another deep breath in and let it out. Slowly coming back to center and onto the other side, a la izquierda. Alzando la mano derecha. Respirando hondo y para afuera. And back to center. Taking another deep breath in, bringing your arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. And another deep breath in, arms come all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Bringing our hands to our thighs. We're going to bring our right palm to our left knee, and we're going to twist over towards the left, opening up the chest. We're looking over the left shoulder. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Making sure you keep that torso nice and straight. Take another deep breath in and let it out. Slowly back to center. Be gentle with yourself. Take your time. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And then bringing the left palm to the right knee and twisting over to the right. We're keeping the chest open, looking over the right shoulder. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Respira hondo y fuera. And back to center. Beautiful. It's releasing all of that stress, letting it all go. Keeping the vision of your strength, of your strong, resilient self in the picture in your mind. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Bringing our left hand over to our left side. We're going to bring our right arm over our heads, stretching over to the left. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Another big deep breath in and let it out. And slowly back to center. And over onto the other side. A la derecha. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And another big deep breath in and let it out. And back to center. Beautiful. Now we're going to come down to the mat. Bringing our knees onto the mat. I have a blanket. You can use a towel or a blanket here to help your knees. I have bad knees, so having your hips stacked over your knees and your shoulders stacked over your wrists to avoid injury. Anytime that anything feels uncomfortable or too challenging, you're welcome to come back to a child's pose, which is this. And just relax. Be gentle and kind to your body. We're listening to our body and what our body feels right doing. Estamos escuchando nuestro cuerpo. Cualquier tiempo que tenga, que esté fatigado o tenga que tomar un momento de pausa, puede bajarse en el child's pose. Estamos escuchando nuestro cuerpo y lo que el cuerpo quiera hacer. So here we're in a tabletop. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And another big deep breath in and let it out. On the next inhale, we're bringing our navel towards our spine, tucking our shoulders, rounding our shoulders, tucking our chin to chest into a cat pose. As we exhale, bringing the navel out, bringing the shoulders back, and head up into a cow. So we're going to do 5 of those sequencing. Take a deep breath in, cow or cat. And exhale, cow. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Inhale. And exhale. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And one more time. And let it out. And coming back to center. Take a deep breath in. And let it out. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the right arm up to the sky. And as we exhale, we're bringing it in, threading it through between the left hand and the left knee, bringing your head down to the mat. And then we're going to bring our left arm around our back, keeping the chest open. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Bringing that left hand back to the mat, coming up, back into tabletop. Take a deep breath in and let it out. A la próxima, vamos a subir la mano izquierda hacia arriba, respirar hondo y exhalar, poniendo la mano izquierda entre la mano derecha y la pierna derecha. La cabeza hacia el piso. Respira hondo y exhalar, trayendo la mano derecha hacia la espalda, abriendo aquí el pecho. Respira hondo y exhalar. Bringing the right hand back down to the mat and up into tabletop. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And another big deep breath in and let it out. We're going to do some figure C's. So you're going to move your left shoulder towards your left hip as you breathe in. Exhale to center. Breathing in, right shoulder to right hip. And breathing out back to center. So we're going to do 2 sets of those. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And right and exhale. Vamos a mover el hombro izquierdo a la izquierda. Exhalar al centro, el hombro derecho a la derecha y centro. On your next inhale, you're going to bring your big toes together, knees apart, sliding your arms down to the mat, bringing your head all the way down to the mat. Your hips are moving towards your heels, and this is a child's pose. This is a resting pose. Take a deep breath in and let it out. If you have a hard time sleeping, this is a wonderful pose to do before bed. Si tienen problemas durmiendo, acostándose, pueden hacer este pose antes de dormir para poder dormir mejor. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And another big deep breath in and let it out. And your next inhale, you're coming back up to tabletop. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Tucking our toes under behind us. We're going to push into the mat, pushing our hips up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. We're in a downward facing dog. Respira hondo y exhalar. Estamos en la posición que se llama downward facing dog. On your next inhale, we're going to bring the right knee down to the mat and pivot to a 45-degree angle. Bring the toe out. We are in a side plank. Our left arm is up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And slowly bringing the left arm back down to the mat, pivoting back into tabletop. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Checking in on your alignment, making sure your hips are stacked over your knees, shoulders over wrists, caderas arriba de las rodillas para que uno no se golpee. On the next inhale, tucking the toes under behind us, pushing up into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And another big deep breath in and let it out. On your next inhale, bringing the left knee down to the mat, pivot to a 45-degree angle, bringing the right toe out to the side, lifting the right arm all the way up to the sky. This is a modified plank. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Feeling the strength. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Slowly bringing the right arm back down to the mat, pivoting the knees back into your tabletop. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Feels so good. We're going to tuck our toes under once again. And we're going to come up to that to that downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and let it out as you pedal the feet. Your heels are trying to come back into the mat. Stretching out the legs. On your next inhale, you're going to walk or hop your feet to the front of the mat. And we're meeting here in a forward fold. We're going to slowly roll up, lentamente, all the way up until we are in a mountain pose. Let's check in on our stance. Feet are hips distance apart. Your knees are slightly bent. Shoulders are down and back. And we are here in a mountain pose. Taking a deep breath in, lifting your arms all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in, lifting your arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. En español, respira hondo, alzando las manos hacia arriba, las palmas juntas, exhalando, manos hacia el corazón. Respira hondo, las manos hacia arriba, palmas juntas, exhalando, manos al corazón. Take a deep breath in. Your arms come all the way up. On the next exhale, you're going to fold, hinging at the waist. Very slowly. And exhale. Take a deep breath in. You come halfway up your shins. Your shoulders are back. You're creating a table here. So we shouldn't be rounded here. Keeping our shoulders back. And as you exhale, come back down into a forward fold. Inhalando, vamos a hacer una mesa. Los hombros están para atrás, no los están rondado. Mantenga la espalda como una mesa. Exhalando. De nuevo, tocando el piso. Take a deep breath in, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. On the next inhale, you're gonna bend your knees, plant your palms, bringing right foot back, and then your left into a plank. Hips are down. And we're gonna do some hip dips here. This could be challenging. If you need to come down on your knees, you can do that. And we're gonna dip right and left and right and left. And exhale, bringing the knees down and slowly bringing the torso, chaturanga, all the way down to the mat. Planting the tops of the feet and coming up into an upward facing dog. Take a deep inhale, toes together, knees apart, sliding into that child's pose. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Keep that vision in your head. You can overcome any obstacle. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Respira hondo. Exhalar. Mantenga esa visión en su cabeza, su mente. Usted puede defender, puede hacer cualquier cosa. Piensa en su fuerza de mente y de cuerpo. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Coming back up to tabletop. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Once again, we're going to do that whole sequence. Those are sun salutations. We're going to push our palms into the mat, tuck our toes underneath behind us, pushing our hips all the way up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Heels are moving towards the mat. If this is challenging, you can bend your knees, pedal your feet. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Another big deep breath in and let it out. On your next inhale, walk or hop your feet to the front of the mat. And once again, we're going to roll up nice and slow. Rolling out into that mountain pose. Beautiful. Desenrollando los hombros lentamente, como una montaña. Mountain pose. Take a deep breath in, arms come up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, inhale. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, hinging at the waist, coming down to a forward fold. Take a deep breath in, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhalar Subiendo hacia arriba un poquito. Y exhalar. Doblando de nuevo. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. On your next inhale, inhalar, vamos a doblar las rodillas, plantar las palmas, las manos en el piso, la pierna derecha para atrás, después la izquierda en un plank. Si esto es mucho, puede bajar las rodillas aquí y quedarse aquí in the plank pose. So you can bring down modified or come up to a plank. Hips are down. Hip dips right and left and right and left. Knees down. Coming all the way down. Chaturanga. Tops of the feet. Come down on the mat. Inhale, coming up. Upward facing dog. Shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep breath in and let it out. On your next inhale, you're going to come back, toes together, knees apart, child's pose. We earn this. All right, take a deep breath in. And let it out. Inhalar hondo, profundo. Y exhalar. Inhalar. Y exhalar. And your next inhale, coming back up. Tucking the toes under, pushing up into downward facing dog once again. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Another deep breath in. This feels great. Downward dog is much easier now, isn't it? Take a deep breath in and let it out. Slowly hop, walk to the front of the mat. We're here in a forward fold. This time, we're going to lift our arms up in a reverse swan dive. All the way up. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Arms come all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. On your next inhale, we're going to come back. Our hips are going to sit back into a chair. Vamos a sentarnos en una silla, lifting the arms up. In front of us, shoulders are away from the ears. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Engaging your abdominals aquí. Tightening up the abdominals. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Another big deep breath in and let it out. On your next inhale, you're going to dive down, straightening out the knees, coming down into that forward fold, and exhale. We're gonna rock here. We're gonna grab our elbows and we're just gonna ragdoll, swinging back and forth. Let your head hang down. Just kind of relax. And breathing in and out. Release the hands back down. On the next inhale, we're going to step the left foot back. And we're going to come all the way up into a warrior one. Your front knee is stacked over the front ankle. Abdominals are engaged. Shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And another big deep breath in and let it out. On the next inhale, you're straightening that front knee and you're reaching down. So we're hinging at the waist. We don't want to hunch our shoulders, keeping the shoulders down and back. We're reaching. You can use a block here. I have my block, or a book is okay. Keep your balance. There's no shame in using a block or a book, keeping the shoulders back, and we don't have to touch the ground. You can be right here. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And another big deep breath in and let it out. On your next inhale, you're gonna engage the knee, bend that knee. We're gonna reach the left hand on the inner part of our ankle. And we're gonna pivot the right foot 45 degrees. And we're gonna reach the right arm all the way up to the sky. This is a triangle, un triángulo. Inhalar y exhalar. On the next inhale, you're gonna come all the way up into warrior three. So your front knee is bent, your hands, your arms are shoulder height, and exhale looking over your front fingertips. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And another big deep breath in and let it out. On your next inhale, flipping the front palm up to the sky, bringing the back arm down the back leg, leaning into a peaceful warrior. Take a deep breath in, let it out. Another big deep breath in and let it out. Slowly bringing the left forearm down to the left thigh. Bringing that right arm back up. Take a deep breath in and let it out. This time we're gonna bring the right arm down to the mat, left and right arm down to the mat, and we're going to bring the right foot to meet the left and slowly roll up. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Otra vez en la montaña. Inhalar subiendo las manos y exhalar manos así al corazón. Inhalar manos hacia arriba. Exhalar manos al corazón. Take a deep breath in. Arms come all the way up. Then exhale, hands to heart center. On your next inhale, we're coming down into that chair. Sentándose en la silla. El torso está derechito. Subiendo las manos hacia el frente. Vamos a inhalar y exhalar. Inhalar y exhalar. Endereza las rodillas y vamos a bajar las manos hacia el piso. Inhalar y exhalar. El próximo inhalación, vamos a tomar la pierna izquierda hacia atrás y subirnos on Warrior One. Vamos a respirar hondo y exhalar. Inhalar y exhalar. Enderecen la rodilla derecha y vamos hacia el pie. Si necesitan un bloque, un libro, pueden usarlo. No necesitan tocar el piso. Inhalar y exhalar. De nuevo vamos a doblar la rodilla encima de el pie. Vamos a alzar la mano izquierda. En la próxima inhalación vamos a mover el pie izquierdo hacia la parte de atrás. Inhalar y exhalar. Y vamos a alzarnos hacia arriba, la rodilla y las manos al lado de los hombros. Vamos a mirar a través de la mano al frente, inhalar y exhalar. Up to the sky and leaning over peaceful warrior. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Another big deep breath in and let it out. Bringing the right forearm down to your right thigh, lifting the left arm up. Taking a deep breath in and letting it out. And another big deep breath in and letting it out. Lentamente trayendo todas las dos manos hacia el piso y subiendo la pierna izquierda al lado de la derecha. Y poco a poco desarrollándonos. Respirando. Beautiful. Now we're going to come down to the mat. We're going to come down to a seated position. Knees are bent. If you have a belt or a yoga strap, you can have that handy. You might need to use it. We're going to keep our feet planted, our knees bent, and we're going to roll back just a little. We don't want to round the shoulders, keep the shoulders back. We're going to take a deep breath in and release. On your next inhale, we're going to bring the arms out. So we're going to lift on the inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to come down just a little, keeping our shoulders back. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Inhalar. Exhalar. Beautiful. Now we're going to come up, keeping the right foot on the mat, bringing the left foot over the right knee, and we're going to place the right palm on the left knee, left arm behind us, and we're going to look over our left shoulder. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Chest is nice and open. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And back to center. And release the left leg. Lifting the right over the left knee. Bringing the left palm on the right knee. Right hand behind us. Keeping your torso nice and straight. Looking over the right shoulder. Take a deep breath in. And let it out. Another big deep breath in. And let it out. And slowly back to center. Beautiful. We're going to come down on our backs. A la espalda. Working with the mic, I don't want to lose it. Bringing your feet as close to your sacrum as possible. Keeping the shoulders down on the mat. We're going to lift our hips up into a bridge. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, slowly release. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, slowly release. One more time. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, slowly release. Your next inhale, bringing both knees into your chest. Hugging your knees in. Levantando las rodillas hacia el pecho. Inhalando y exhalando. Inhale and exhale. We're going to now grab our ankles. I invite you to grab your ankles. Keeping the chest nice and open. Just going to rock back and forth on our backs. And I'm going to go very slowly because I have a mic on my back. But you can sway a little bit faster. And exhale, bringing the feet down. And the next inhale, bringing the right foot onto the left knee. Opening up the hips. So we're going to take our right palm and you're going to place it on your right knee gently. So you don't want to push. You're just going to place it there. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Another big deep breath in and let it out. And release and switch. Al otro lado. El pie izquierdo en la rodilla derecha. Poniendo la palma izquierda en la rodilla izquierda. Lentamente, suavemente. Inhalar y exhalar. Inhalar y exhalar. Y soltar lentamente. Bringing both feet down to the ground. If you have a strap or a belt, we're going to lift the right foot up towards the sky. And you put the belt right at your right at the ball of your foot. And take a deep breath in. Shoulders remain on the mat. And as you exhale, you're going to open up the foot and the hip. It doesn't have to touch the ground. You don't want your left hip coming off of the mat. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And slowly bring it back up. And bring that foot back down. Al otro lado. Si tiene una correa, puede usar una correa en la bola del pie. El pie derechito. Inhalar. Y en la exhalación, abriendo la cadera y el pie hacia el lado. No tiene que tocar el piso. Inhalar. Exhalar. Y poco a poco subimos el pie y nos bajamos hacia el piso. The next inhale, you're bringing both feet down, straight on the mat, relaxing. Take a deep breath in, bringing your arms up overhead for a stretch. Sinking your body into the mat, take a deep breath in. And let it all out. Bringing your arms back down by your sides. We're going into the Savasana portion of our practice. And that just means you're going to relax your body in this position. I will not be talking for about 10 minutes. You're just going to breathe. Visualize your resilient self from that image when we started our practice. And you're going to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Reflecting on your strength of mind and body and spirit. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Vamos a relajarnos por 10 minutos. Van a pensar en la visión del principio, su fuerza, su habilidad de traspasar cualquier obstáculo y respirar hondo y exhalar. When you're ready, you can bring some movement into your fingers and your toes. Slowly bringing your body back into the present state. Taking a deep breath in and letting it out. Twisting your body to one side in a fetal position. Very slowly, take your time. And then coming on to the other side. When you're ready, you can meet me in a comfortable seated position to end our practice the way that we started. Keeping your torso nice and straight, shoulders down and back. We're going to take a deep breath in and let it out. And take another deep breath in and let it out. One final big breath in and release. And I will leave you with these words as we end our practice today. Every morning, we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. And that is from the Buddha. Thank you for joining me in my practice today. The light and love in me honors the light and love in you. Namaste.